So Scream 4 is, in my opinion, the worst Scream movie ever created. I it's not even it's just down to the story really. I don't think it works as a Scream movie. I've said in my past videos that I think that Scream 1, 2 and 3 work really well because they have a coherent like theme, and that everything goes back to like Sydney's mother really. All the killers relate to either what happened between Sydney's mum and Billy's dad, or Billy's mum herself. Where Scream 4 kind of flops is that I genuinely do not like, what's her name? I don't like Sydney's cousin. I love the actress. Like, she's an amazing villain in like American Horror Story and like Scream Queens, but I just don't like her in Scream 4. There are like some interesting things, like Sydney not possessing a phone solely for the fact that so no one can contact her, but this like ghost-faced, or like Sydney's cousin, will call her from any phone that's in the room. I find that very interesting. The fake beginning in Scream 4, where it's like a movie within a movie, is just like there's just so many things about this movie that make it the worst Scream movie, in my opinion. I like that it kind of takes focus away from Sydney for a bit, like it focuses on a new friend group. But I just, like, why include Sydney at all? I know, like, Jill? Is it Jill? Yes. Yeah. Jill wants to, like, become a final girl herself, so she creates a situation where she'd become a final girl, which is a very interesting concept. I just don't think it works well for this movie. I can't remember her accomplice's name, who, like, she tries to blame it all on him. I was completely in love with him up until the point where he stabs Kirby. Like, when he's, like, tied up and, like, she's untying him and he's like, you really shouldn't have done that. Meh. I genuinely didn't suspect him to be the killer. But as I've said, like, when you watch it back, I've seen scenes where people are just like, oh yeah, it was obvious he was the killer. And watching these, like, videos and, like, scenes, it was very obvious he was the killer, but I just didn't see it coming watching it for the first time. So the whole, like, Sydney's cousin did this because she was jealous of all the attention Sydney got from being a final girl, and she was like the family's, like, golden child, basically. It's just so weird. Like, I get it, and I just don't think it works really well for this movie. I'm not gonna lie, this isn't my favourite Scream movie. I think this is the worst Scream movie out there. I know a lot of people really like this movie, but it's just generally not one of my favourites, and I think it shows. There were some really good things, like the fake ending. The fake ending was really funny, and like Dewey and Gale in this movie, I really hate that they're married in this movie, I'm not gonna lie. The blonde police officer, I forget her name. Is it like Officer Hops or something? She really annoys me, like, genuinely. I really don't like that she keeps trying to go after Dewey while he's married, and like she's giving him lemon squares. Oh, get a grip, woman. My God, I have a vengeance against lemon squares because of this girl. Like, genuinely. But yeah. So personally, I would have to give Scream 4 like a at best 6 out of 10. Probably just a 5. It's like, it's a very like, okay, this is a sequel. I know it was meant to like kind of like reboot the series. It was meant to be its own trilogy, but it kind of just didn't become its own trilogy. Like, I know Jill was meant to survive, or Jill and Sydney were meant to survive the movie, and then the Scream 5 was meant to be Jill in college, and then like someone keeps sending her letters saying, I know what you did. I know what you did last summer type thing. And then she was meant to be in Scream 6 as well, but sure. The kill scene of Jill does make me very uncomfortable to watch it, like, because of all the Ghostface like stalking and stuff. Sydney has just become so desensitized to murder that like Jill's death is brutal. You could have just shot her in the leg or something, like. But yeah, I think it's very obvious in like Scream 5 how desensitized these characters have become from murder, like, and they just get away with it. It's so stupid. Like, I'm pretty sure with Jill as well, it was like, it wasn't even self-defense because she was unarmed. Stop it, Sydney. Get, like I've said in the past, get therapy. So this isn't my favourite Scream movie, as you can tell. So I think a 6 out of 10 is more than generous. So I hope you liked that video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe if you did, and share it with your friends. Bye.